right, yellow belts, now it's time for us to work on our self-defense moves so that we can earn our third black stripe. We've already worked on number 1 and number 2. Today we're going to do both of those, but we're going to really focus on the last self-defense, number 3. So go ahead, find a partner to work with, mom, dad, sister, whoever's willing. Go ahead, face them, chitty up, bow to show respect. Let's do a quick review. Number 1, I'll be the attacker. Attacking number 1, wrist grab. Miss Stephanie's going to do that. V, step back, and side kick. Ready? Hi-ya!
Hiya! Hiya!
Very good. Let's do it again. Ready? Attackers, go! Hi-ya!
Hiya! Hiya!
Very nice. You'll notice that when Miss Stephanie does this, after she makes the V, she steps her foot into the pivot so she has a really good side kick. Let's do it one more time. Watch your pivot. On your marks, get set, go! Hi-ya!
Hiya! Hiya!
All right. Now we're going to do number 2. This is where someone's attacking you from behind. So Miss Stephanie, can you face that way? Again, I'm the attacker. I'm reaching out with both my hands, grabbing her from the back. She's going to have her hand come up, cross her foot. She's going to do the scoop, followed by that low punch to the kidney. Let's practice. Ready? Attackers, go! Hi-ya! Hand up, scoop, and low punch right there into the ribs. Let's do it again. Ready? Attackers, go! Hi-ya! Hand up, cross the feet, and then twist into the punch. Again, attackers, go! Hi-ya! Hand up, hi-ya! All right, we'll do one more practice, and then it's time for the last combination. When you do this one, make sure that you keep the hand up high as you scoop. That way you can really sink in that hook. That way the opponent can't get away. Hi-ya! Way up high. Now I'm stuck. She does her punch. All right, we're going to work on the last self-defense movement. This is number 3. This one is the most dangerous, so be very careful when you're practicing with a partner. All right, we only want to apply enough pressure until our partner says, okay, I can feel it, and then no more from that. And we have to go very, very slowly. So the way this one's going to work, the attacker, we're going to attack. Here, I'll aim this way. The attacker, we're going to come up behind them like this if we're trying to choke them. All right? What Miss Stephanie's going to do, I want everyone just to watch this part. I do the choke. She's going to grab my hand. She's going to pull it out, and she's going to check. What we're aiming for here is the attacker. You want their attacker's hand palm up. If their palm is like this, it's not going to work. So you might have to move their hand. So once Miss Stephanie has my hand palm up, she's going to bring my arm down, but she's going to use her shoulder to lift up. That's going to put pressure on the back of my elbow, and it's going to hurt. So go ahead. She's going to slowly pressure. She's going to keep going until, oh, I can feel it. And I can tell her, okay, I feel it. Or I can give her a little tap like this. That's another way of saying, hey, I feel it. That's enough. Please stop. Remember, we want to go slow. Learn the movements. We're not here to hurt each other. We have to be very careful. This move is very dangerous. That's why we don't learn it at white belt. We wait until you're a yellow belt to learn it. All right? Don't do it yet. Just watch one more time. We're going to practice. So I do my attack. Miss Stephanie grabs my arm, pulls it out. My palm's up, and she applies the pressure. She keeps going. She's going very slow, which is good. Oh, I feel it, and she lets me go. Okay? So for the attackers, our goal is to come up from behind. To make things easier, let me ask all the attackers at home to use your right arm. That way, when I'm saying right, left, it'll be the same for you as it is for us. Okay? So attackers, go ahead and attack with your right arm. Kapow! All right, now students, take both your arms, grab a hold of the attacker's arm. You're going to take their arm, and you're going to use all your strength to pull it out straight right in front of you. If you need to, you might have to rotate it to get it so that their palm is up, okay? Look at it. You'll be able to see. If their palm is sideways, not going to work. It's got to be palm up. Now, once you've got their arm like this, we're going to start applying the pressure. Remember, we do it really slow. Now, before we start, I'm going to turn Miss Stephanie this way so the camera can see. She's going to make sure that her shoulder is going right on the back of my elbow. Remember, my elbow can't bend that way. That's what makes it hurt. So she's got a hold of my arm. her shoulder's going right into my elbow. As she pulls her arm, my arm down, her shoulder goes up. And then she's going, her shoulder's coming up. Oh, I can feel it, my arm's getting too extended. Tap, tap, tap. That was it. Okay, let's do it again. Slowly, piece by piece. Please follow along with my instruction. Attackers, right arm grabs. Students, grab the arm. Pull it out straight. Palm is up, double check. Then, slowly bring the shoulder up and bring the arm pulling down. So her shoulder's going up, her hands are pulling my arm down. Woo! I can feel it. All right? Now, it depends on who you're practicing with. If you're practicing with somebody much taller than you, it's going to be different if you're practicing with somebody who's shorter than you. But the idea is the same. I want, can I borrow your hand, Miss Stephanie? I want to apply a force up at her elbow and down at her hand. That's going to apply that pressure that's going to make her tap and give up. If this was a real situation, I could keep going until she gives up and leaves me alone. So we're actually going to reverse it because I'm taller than Miss Stephanie, but now we're going to show you what it looks like if somebody maybe shorter than you attacks you. So Miss Stephanie's going to grab me. I'm going to do the same thing. I reach up, I grab her arm, I pull it out straight, I check to make sure that her palm is facing up, my shoulder is right under her elbow, and I'm going to slowly apply that pressure up until she taps out. Now, if you're practicing this one at home, mom or dad, make sure that you talk to them. Tell them about that they should tap before they give up. The elbow is not a very strong part of the body. And if you do this too fast or you're not careful, you might hurt somebody. We don't want that. So you have to be very, 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 very careful at home. Okay? So go ahead and start practicing all three. Number one is that V to side kick. Number two is the scoop, low punch. And number three, we now know, extend the arm, use the arm bar. All right, go ahead. Take some time to practice now on your own.